Rick Ross, wait, when was the last time I saw you?
You know, every time, whenever we link up, you know, we make it a moment. It ain't been too long.
This is a moment. I'm getting shampoo now. This is the luxury line that you have partnered up with.
Right.
And this is amazing. What made you want to do it? Beauty and...
This was, you know, just being into my beard.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, everywhere I go, they always mess with me about my beard, you know. I mean, really just when you out of the country. So, you know, just I seen there was a real market for that. But at the same time, taking care of yourself. So my homie introduced me to Rich. You know, they doing their thing overseas. They already successful. So we just partnered up, and I'm introducing it over here in the U.S.
This is nice.
You know, this right here is for keep the beard shining all day. You know what I mean? Yeah. Just, and that's what really got me into this.
Got it.
You know, the argan oil, the Moroccan oil type vibe, and everything else is, you know, just spilled over.
I always appreciate you coming in here with goodies, and it's very nice. And you always have new music for us. Now, how did you and Ty Dolla Sign get together?
That was really just after I got the beat. I was just like, yo, this beat is real sexy. Shout out, you know, the original loop, you know. It's always one of my favorite records. I was just like, I actually tried two different people to, you know, try to vibe with the chorus. I really couldn't vibe. Ty Dolla was the third person I sent it to, and when he sent it back to me, I was just like, I ain't even know homie got down like that.
I feel like he's one of those underrated, overlooked artists that's so talented.
I just feel like, you know, most definitely the chorus he gave me for this record.
Yes.
It showed me another side of Ty Dolla. Because he always was smooth, fly with it. You know what I mean? But, you know, when he did his thing on there, that was big boy. That was big boy vibes.
This is such a great time. What, this is the 9th album now?
Number 9.
Are you tired?
You know, when you love it as much as I do, I think that's why I'm still here.
Yeah.
Because it's not like, you know, I go in the studio sometimes and see, you know, artists working on projects, and it's almost like they dread doing it.
Yes.
Man, you know, and that ain't the case with me. You know what I mean? So, it's like, as long as you still have that fire, you're going to keep making dope music. The day that stopped, that's when you chill.
Do you ever see that happening?
Oh, most definitely. At some point, you gotta chill. You know what I mean? That's you know, you're gonna play yourself. It's just like, you know, Kaepernick. Yeah. You know, we know who he is now, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, it might be 18 years from now, but he gonna say, you know, I'm gonna go and chill. You know what I mean? But yeah, cause, you know, usually after you reach certain levels of success, that's what you understand. And, you know, anything less than that,
Yeah. I like that. It's just
so it's like, you know, just don't wear out your welcome and just go hard as you want to.
Yeah. How is it being on Epic? Because now this is a brand new relationship.
Right. It really is the same though.
Okay, so tell us about this.
And you know, by me saying that is, you know, me going to Def Jam Records. It was Jay-Z and L.A. Reid who signed me over to Def Jam Records, and you know, we had a successful tenure. And L.A. left to go to Epic, and once he went over there, and I know he was controlling the bag over there, I said, I'm finna go over there. You know what I'm saying? You know?
So it's a lot of the same vibes as far as that goes.
You know, as far as myself, I have the same freedom that I've always had. Yeah. It could be a totally different system, but I may not even know because, you know, I still work the way I've always worked. And, you know, he supported, and, you know, the team over at Epic winning in a big way. So it's all love.
Last time I saw you, I was trying to think. No, I think you just finished house arrest. How are the legal issues going now? We good? Oh, no.
I ain't finished house arrest
yet.
Oh
my God, maybe you're just starting.
And, you know, we worked out a situation.
I was going to ask.
When it come to business, like, you know, such as trips as this, you know, I could kind of get around.
Does that get annoying?
Of course.
Is it itchy?
I hate it. Imagine it.
Yeah. So wait, when you go through the airports, do you go through airports or are you
I still go through airports sometimes.
And security, is it a full situation?
Sometimes it's a situation when it's really an inexperienced person, or they looking at a big black man with the box. Damn, you know, then not to mention I got about 5 other niggas with me, you know what I mean? So, you know, they gotta take all their necessary measures. But once again, I let them know, it's just a monitoring device.
How long does this last for? Is there an end date to this, hopefully?
Going on my 2nd year being on my ankle.
Wow. So you're used to it now? And going
I'm
in
not
the
going to
studio?
say that because there's certain things that's going on, of course, that you shouldn't get used to.
Right.
And me being the person I am, that added a lot of, attention to the situation. Yeah. That I'm pretty sure if it wasn't me, this would have been dealt with another way.
Yeah. Well, you have music, and now tell us about I Think She Liked Me as far as album-wise. What's the album looking like?
The album, I felt like I Think She Liked Me was a dope record to feed the streets. I always love releasing records like Magnificent, Super High, something that would be like in the middle plane of what the music sound like as far as the way I balance it from street records and super sexy musical records. I was just in the studio with Jay maybe 2 weeks ago, and we was just playing. I was playing records, and he was just he excited for me.
Yeah. How exciting is it that they're having twins though?
That's big.
That's huge.
I want twins now. Y'all find me somebody to have some twins with. Don't get knocked 2 down out the way at once. That's a beautiful sacrifice a woman to make. I don't want one, I want 2.
2.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's do it. That's love.
How are you doing? Because we saw you leaving the nice diamond emoji under India Love's Instagram picture, and everyone's like, oh, right away. But I was like, I feel like you can't do anything anymore without it being
everything Rose do. If I
it's
take
like
a picture,
now you're married.
If I take a picture, they'll tell you that they'll tell you that it's something that. So I'm just enjoying myself.
You're enjoying your decisions in life.
Yeah. I am.
So now, as far as the album, can you tell us anything about it? Like who's gonna be on it?
As far as the album, like I had a listening event last night, and what I told them I wanted to do different was I didn't want to tell nobody the titles of the record,
right?
And I muted certain pieces of the record, for the writers that's there. I respect their opinion. I just wanted them to get a feel and a direction for the music, so when I release it, they'll be able to share that same excitement once again, when they really get to hear it. And so last night, I really. The room was really, it was one of those moments. And by me being on album number 9, I see the albums that people may have gravitated to the most, Teflon Don or Deeper Than Rap or God, whatever it was, the feeling that was in the room last night with the records I played was, this possibly could be the magnum opus.
I was going to ask you, as far as feelings, like when you first came out and the excitement behind that, right? Like the success, do you still get those feelings, the butterflies, the happiness?
That's just like what I was telling the big homie Cap. You become numb to certain things. It's just like if, he could fucking scramble and run for a fucking 18-yard touchdown. Yeah, get the ball, just give it to the ref type shit, but don't get it fucked up. To us in the stands, you know what I'm saying? That's what we here for. That's the excitement. So for me, I gotta say, I get numb to it sometimes. You know what I mean? That's why I keep my young homies with me. I keep, the homies that's, you gotta tell me this, because I got so many different things going on around me that, I got to thank Epic. We just had the #1 added record yesterday at Urban.
Wow, and, congrats.
That was real big. And but if you get a call and, we just picked up distribution for, just something else, it's like, is it really big? Was the ads really big?
Yeah.
Was the, and I push myself with my music that much to when I play my shit, you liked it that?
Yeah.
And because it's still getting better. So I just really believe in letting it speak for itself.
Mm-hmm. Is there anyone left that you still want to work with?
It's a lot of people.
Really?
Yeah. It's a lot of people. Like, I still haven't collaborated with Rihanna yet. I still haven't. I just spoke with Calvin Harris.
Nice.
Yeah, for the. We spoke. Me and Fergie, we just did something for the first time, which is dope, that I'm looking forward to seeing when she release it. And but it's just so many different people in different areas. As far as what I do, you know, I'm always in the mud. So if you know the type of street music I make, I'm gonna keep collaborating with the homies I love and the youngsters. I ain't really tripping, but I really want to touch those other areas now.
Yeah, and also helping other people and making sure that everyone around you's eating and putting music out and they're doing their thing. How's Meek been? I haven't seen Meek in a while.
Yeah, he finishing up 4.5. That's another tape he finna drop before he going full album mode. You know, the same with Wale. He putting the final touches on his project Shine. You know, mine. Just my team. Like I said, I bring my little homies out here so they could get, you know, the little experience, just see what's going on so you can have more of a feel of what, you know, people will expect from you when you come and you do interviews and you come and you make your music and you come present it. You know
and it's exciting for them, right? They see this and they're like, all right, it's motivation to keep going and be able to travel and see new places. You know, I think that's something that I wish more people could experience, because I think it becomes like, oh, I don't have to only think like this or just do this all the time. You know what I mean? So I think that for you to look out for people, it's nice. I wish more people did.
You know, that's the way it come back to you.
Yep.
You got to give, you know what I'm saying? And I always tell them that you got to give, you know what I'm saying? You got to have a little compassion, and it come back around. You know, look at us. Me and Skrillex nominated for the Grammy Awards, and you know, it is what it is. I ain't gonna wear no pointy shoes though, you know what I'm saying? But we gonna be in the building, and you know, and we gonna just enjoy the night, and you know, all the hard work just coming back full circle.
What do you think right now as far as our country? Like, you know, there's a lot of people who might feel discouraged. They might feel down. They might feel hurt, pain, because they don't know where everything's going. How do you tell them, hey, listen, stay focused. You know what I mean? We're going to get through this in the most uplifting way. What are some words you have for them?
A lot of times, you know, my words don't be the most uplifting, and I've always, you know, I've mentioned certain people, and you know, I've received certain criticisms, but to me, it's not about being worn down. You should be more excited than ever, because to me personally, I feel like you got to destroy before you rebuild, and I think that's what's going on right now. Yeah,
and I think, like you said, is that the fact that you help out those around you, show them new experiences, I think is important right now, because it's like, oh, I could do that too.
Most definitely. Like I told, you know, I just left another interview, and, you know, my first car that I got in the video, my big BMW with the white rims, it was actually a left tackle that played for the Miami Dolphins by the name of Richmond Webb. We used to play football in the street. He never waved at us. He never even looked over at us. But he rolled by in that 600 Tudo with the white MGs on it, you know what I'm saying? And what that did riding down our block was, you know what I'm saying, we didn't have a lot of pretty cars that rolled by, but what it did was just, it let me know I could do it. And if I want to live, you know, if you could live better, you could ride better. You just got to put yourself in a position to get it. And so as I got older, I just wanted to put myself, you know, in different positions. But I knew what I wanted. I need something like that.
I've seen Ross now from even in the Bay, when I was out there doing radio, to now, still same attitude, still hungry, still doing radio runs, still putting in that work, shaking hands. Always reinventing yourself, and I think that's so important right now, right? You can't just, I'm just going to put music and that's it. It's almost like you have to be a business. You have to be able to acquire.
You are a business.
You are a business.
And your life is the most important business you'll ever be the CEO of. And that's how you should carry yourself as a business.
Yeah.
You know, everything shouldn't be, you know, so personal. Make sure what's best for the business, what's best for the family. You know, that's just the advice my mom gave me. Son, if it's good business, we gonna do it.
Yep.
All right, cool. And it's that simple. If it's good business, we gonna do it. You feel me?
Yeah.
And as far as you know, where we at right now, as far as, you know, just being young black brothers.
Yeah.
And the mission we on, we got to hold hands on that.
Yeah.
You know, let's stay focused, you know. And with me, I've never been a vindictive person. I'm not mad at nobody.
Right.
I'm not mad. I wasn't raised to be a mad person.
Right.
And I ain't even tripping on that. It's just, we got to get our game. We just got to get on top of what's going on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Now, there was a little bit of a talk that you had reached out to Chrisette Michele when she was going through the situation about performing for Donald Trump. Did that conversation actually happen?
Nah.
Okay.
I never reached out to her.
Okay.
When I heard what was going on later on, I didn't myself cast any judgment on her. I don't know her personal position. I don't know what she personally going through. I don't know what's personally cracking. I know what I think.
Right.
I know what I feel, but I'm not going, pass that on her. And that was a decision she had to make. And, hopefully she, whatever the play was, she'll get something out of it. As far as me, they just asked me, if they ask Rose to come to the White House, you'll go, Rose? Yeah. I said, I already been. Shout out to Obama.
Yeah.
Thank you, but no thank you. You feel me?
Yeah.
I just want to make sure what's best for the family, like I keep saying, which
longevity.
Is, right. It ain't just who under your roof.
Right.
The family. And
that's a family.
You gotta, we might have to make sure when y'all listen.
Yeah.
So and it's all love.
Yeah.
And we gotta make sure that it's always clear that it's all love.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't about black and white. It ain't about that. It's just about right and wrong.
Right or wrong.
Right
exactly.
and wrong. That's it.
I feel like there might be somewhat of a statement this time around at the Grammys. Feels like a bunch of people are not going to be attending for whatever their reason is. I think Drake is because of tour. Frank Ocean, said he wasn't going to go support it. I think Kanye might have alluded to that. Don't know. You never know. It's never 100% certain. Are you going to be going to the Grammys, or how are we feeling about that? Or
I think whoever said, decided boycott. It's so much bigger things we could do than boycott the Grammys. The Grammys. What the hell is that?
The way you said that right now.
Yeah, that's just those awards for the work that's been put in for the year. You boycott the business if you're going to stop the money. Not the awards and the accolades. The money is where it's at. Yeah. Whoever want to stop the awards and the gifts for the people who had #1 records, you got to touch their pocket.
Yeah. Pocket.
But, yeah. But I heard nothing about that.
Yeah.
But if they got their Rose Grammy with that Rose name on it, Rose gonna come get that.
Hey, I will take them.
Oh, big time. Big time, because I'm always in the field. I'm always out here. You know what I'm saying? That's why a lot of my business started in Memphis, because the majority of my family was there. You see?
Got it.
And that's why the franchises, and we just, we going everywhere with it. But, to me, it's all about, to all the youngsters, all the young athletes getting that paper. You ain't really had no experience with no money. A lot of times, the key to keeping money is getting your family out your pocket. So what y'all should start thinking about is building businesses with your family that they could eat off and eat with along with you.
Yes, that's so important.
My people ain't asked me nothing for years. I don't get those texts.
That's nice.
I don't get those.
Nope. Nobody asked me for money. My mom does, but it's like, hey, can I borrow $100? And I'm like, Mom, it's fine.
It's the ones who shouldn't be asking who ask.
Yeah.
The ones you love the most, they in position.
Yeah, exactly. Now, this is, from my understanding, this is the title of the album, Rather You Than Me.
Correct.
Okay, so what does this mean? And I love the hoodie, by the way. We love hoodies. So what is the album title about?
Rather You Than Me. Soon as I say Rather You Than Me, or think of Rather You Than Me, that's my natural instinct to survive. You see? Mm-hmm. And I feel that's really the time we in. I feel like we in a time where if you if you scared to die, you in a bad space. You gonna be scared every day, and they gonna hold that against your head every day. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's just time to really boss up and really accept what's going on and realize, this is a real era. Let's stay focused, keep the family and the team.
Yep. It's important
at the table
to do that.
at all times, and then at the same time, it's a beautiful side to Rather You Than Me on the album they gonna get to see. You know what I mean? And I'm happy that, you know, I went through whatever struggle I did and now I'm in this position. I'm happy. I'd rather you experience this first. I'd rather my son get to, you know, go to these places and get this extra treatment and these things that we never had, or I'd rather, you know, whatever it is, just being able to give people jobs, you know. So whatever it is, you know, it's two sides to it. And I think that the music gonna really speak volumes.
And I Think She Like Me will be off the album.
Yeah, that's most definitely on the album.
Do we have a date for the album?
I'll be releasing the album release date within the next week. I'll be releasing it within the next week, but the album is done. Right now it's just all of my little seasonings that I sprinkle after the food cook.
Mm-hmm. Which is like the most important, by the way.
Yeah.
Always the most important. Before I let you go, I know you're a big Patriots fan, so I'm going to congratulate you.
Yeah.
Were you showing off to everybody? Is everybody around you a fan too, or are you the outcast?
You know, this what my situation is. My situation is, you know, I'm a hometown. I'm still a Dolph fan. You know what I mean? I'm a Dolph fan, even though I'm gonna keep it positive. But we had a much better season, so we got a lot to look forward to.
Yeah.
You know, but like I said, it's the organization.
Yeah.
Then Atlanta, I had so much business, you know, going on in Atlanta. I own a lot of real estate, own homes down in Atlanta. And, you know, this week, so, you know, I had my Falcons hat on this week, and I was really supporting the Falcons, you know, running in wing stops, this and that. But we all know that, you know, I am a Patriots fan. Yeah. I am a Brady fan. I am cool with, you know, Robert Kraft, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
His people make him listen to Rose. He got Rose radio on his phone.
So ridiculous. It's great.
Yeah. I said, show me. Let me see. And he put... You think I'm playing, Rick? And he pulled it out and he got Rose radio for real on this shit. Like it's official. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know,
that's so great.
You know, just seeing the game, you know, it was a dope game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I just kept saying, why they ain't running?
Yeah.
Why he in the shotgun on it's first down, you in the red, why you ain't running?
Right.
I be hyped, man. I won't hike that motherfucker touchdown in 2 seconds every time. Don't even worry about hut 1, hut 2 no more. When they get 2 seconds, everybody go.
Yeah.
That's it. Like, we would have killed that damn clock.
Yeah. This is such a great time. I saw that you were happy, and I was like, oh, you know what?
Oh no. You know because at the same time you gotta realize I got homies on both teams. Yeah. Freeman, he from, you know, for the Falcons. That's Dade County. That's my little homie. I was happy for him.
Right.
His first time in the Super Bowl. Then all my homies at the Patriots. Yeah. You know, I was just really happy, you know, with either way it went. You know what I'm saying? And last night I got to party with the Gronk.
Yeah.
You know, we had a celebration and I threw up for the first time in my life.
Damn.
I think I jumped around a little too much and I went from champagne to bamboo rum. It was a good time though. But after I threw up, I felt great. You know how that feeling be?
Everyone's like, yo.
You know how that feeling be when you give them about 6 quick ones. Then when you stand up, damn, I'm back. That's what I was. I was back. You know what I'm saying? I partied for another hour or some shit like that.